What did you just say on my computer?
I didn't even know you were recording.
Okay.
Just shut up and I'm trying to make a YouTube video.
Look what you made.
I'm trying to make a YouTube video right now.
I'm gonna make a video.
I'm trying to make a YouTube video right now.
Can I do a YouTube video?
No, you can be in mine.
Yeah, I want to do both at the same. So
You can be in mine.
Okay. I have. Wait, can you put your lights on? Mine really sometimes doesn't show better. Joshua.
Today I am gonna be roasting I'm gonna be roasting brain rot YouTubers today.
Wait, can you record a video?
Yes, I can. Today I'm gonna be roasting brain rot videos.
Wait,
so let's just search.
Wait, are you roasting?
Yeah, I'm roasting brain rot videos.
Wait, are you recording? Are you recording? Joshua?
Brain.
Are you recording?
Yes! I'm trying to roast brain rot video. I'm trying to roast brain rot channels.
You know what? I'm gonna react for this video anyways.
Okay.
So can you please put it like that? So I can actually see.
iPad Kids in 2025. Let's see this.
I can't see. Wait, pause it. I put it like that.
No cracking.
So I can see.
Is that even English? Or do you like tralalelo, tralala? Someday, I'm gonna marry ballerina cappuccina. This generation is cooked. Tongue.
No. La
Drinking it! He was drinking it!
No, figlio di puttana. Who is Ballerino Lololo?
What the ballerina la la la?
Ballerina cappuccina? No. Espressona signora.
Ballerina cappuccina? No. Espressona signora.
If this is the way we're going.
Would you accept? You were offered $1 billion. However, there's a catch. If you accept the deal, one of the villains from one of your favorite fictional universes becomes real. If you have a profile picture of a character from some fictional universe, that's exactly who will be brought into this world. And if not, the character will be chosen at random. As long as they qualify, the character must be widely known. So even if you come up with your own fictional universe, the villain from there won't become real unless that universe is very popular. As if that's not enough, they'll get 100 million loyal followers from all over the world. Random people will become obsessed with the character and will do anything to help them achieve their goals. Speaking of goals, no matter which character becomes real, they'll only have one goal in mind: destroy the world by any means necessary. You'll be allowed to use your money to fight the character and protect yourself. Keep in mind, the character will have all their powers, abilities, and knowledge. Now tell me, would you
Religion tier list. Whoa, we can't do that. Why not? Remember what happened last time you made a joke about religion? E-tier. Oh, yeah. Sexuality tier list. Stop it! You can't make these jokes anymore. People are upset with you. Why not? It's Pride Month. We made gender tier list last time. I'm telling you, this is a bad idea. That's it. Really offensive short ideas tier list. First up, we've got the religion tier list. Now, I know I'd get in a lot of trouble for this, but I don't care. It's coming one day. Probably. A tier. Next up, we got the war crime tier list. Now, after months of people in my comments begging me to do this, I was eventually going to do it, but Pear beat me to it, and I don't want my comments being flooded with drones again. D tier. However, this next idea might actually happen one day. The stereotype tier list. I know I already did the internet safe racism stereotype tier list by making fun of Brits and Americans, but anything past that could get me in some deep trouble with Twitter. Actually, maybe I could make fun of the French next. Is that allowed? Is making fun of French people okay? B tier. Finally, we've got the political ideology tier list. I'm apolitical before anyone asks what my party affiliation is, so don't go wild in the comments. F tier. Religion.
What would you choose in this situation if you had to bet your entire bank account on either 100 men or one silverback gorilla to win in a fight? Now, before you choose, the 100 men will have no weapons. They will come in all shapes and sizes, but there is still 100 of them. Or you could choose the silverback gorilla, which is equal to 20 fully grown men in strength and has one of the strongest bites in the entire animal kingdom. And since both sides are fighting to the death, what are you choosing? What would
Gorilla.
I was running to the gym, but I accidentally ran towards my favorite food truck. I felt hungry, so I got a little snack. This sandwich is called the Fat Chick. The food is so good, but it's time to run back to the gym. I was...
If you traveled back in time to old...
Hey, ChatGPT, how do we beat paper?
According to my data, rain is expected in 10 minutes.
What? We're asking how to win, not for a weather report.
Ugh, totally useless.
Wait a sec. What if this means... You picked the park? Cute. I'll bury you under the bench. This is how I go? Not with a cut, but a drip.
Hey, Chat...
Babe, wake up. What the uck is this? We're in the middle of ucking nowhere.
Calm down, babe.
Call 911s right now.
Man, it's always carrots or strawberries. Give us something good.
Oh, this guy's a noob. I'm gonna milk him for all his money.
Whoa. I can't promise anything, but just make sure to buy everything in this shop, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy everything.
Someone kept eating my dad's lunch at his construction job, so one day he decides to put this in his food.
In order to kill a Creaking, everybody knows that the player has to destroy the cracking heart. But if a player is on adventure mode, where they can't destroy the heart, is it still possible to defeat the Creaking? And before you ask, no, you can't put it in a boat, idiot. The item that is needed to defeat the Creaking is a minecart. But adventure mode says, nah, when I try to place one. So, without placing one, how could I get a minecart next to the Creaking in order to trap it? Minecarts that spawn naturally in mineshafts have chests on them, so they won't work. And minecarts don't spawn naturally anywhere else. So the only way to get a minecart to the Pale Garden is to find a blacksmith, get 5 iron, go to a pillager outpost, and use the crafting table to craft a minecart, then find an underwater ruin with a fishing rod in it, go to a jungle temple and put the minecart in a dispenser, step on the tripwire and dispense the minecart, and use the fishing rod to pull the minecart all the way back to the Pale Garden, and finally trap the Creaking. Or you could just walk out of range.
Guess who's sitting next to me?
I couldn't care less, honestly.
Wrong. Take another guess.
Albert Einstein?
No, your brother.
What? That's impossible.
Knew this would make you mad. Perfect plan. You're fuming. You're so jealous right now. You're in regret right now. You wish you still had me. You're so ugly.
You sound like you miss my attention.
I do. Please take me back.
Nah.
Why not? I said I'm sorry for cheating on you with 12 guys. It was an accident. I'm just a girl.
Oh, so you tripped and fell on all 12 of them? Honestly, thank you for that. I needed some character development.
Fine. Your brother's way better anyway.
How did you even meet this guy?
Don't call him this guy. He's your big brother. You're alpha.
You do you.
I got with the better brother anyway. Met him at a bar last night. He couldn't stop staring at me. Told him how you ruined my life and wouldn't buy me that Gucci bag I wanted. He asked your name, so I told him. Jake Cheat Chatterson. He laughed. I asked why. He said, that's my little brother. And apparently you did mess up stuff to him as a kid. What did you even do to him?
Nothing.
Liar! Wow, you're such a narcissist. He's better looking anyway. Got all the good genes. He's 3 times bigger than you. Honestly, I couldn't even felt your shrimp.
Even a plane looks small flying through the Grand Canyon.
Why didn't you tell me about him before? Were you scared I'd like him more? Well, you were right.
I didn't tell you because I don't have a brother.
You're down so bad you're lying about not having a brother?
That's not my brother. He lied to sleep with you. I have no idea who he is.
Yeah, okay, sure. So how did he know you live here? When I asked whose place we should go to, he said we couldn't go to his because you were home. Explain that. And when I kept asking about you, he got so mad. Said hearing your name made him furious.
Honestly, I should have listened to my dad. He always said, find a girl who's pretty and smart. If she's not both, run.
So now you're calling me ugly?
No, you're stunning.
Adios! Guess who's sitting next to me?
I couldn't care less, honestly.
Wrong. Take another guess.
Albert Einstein?
No.
This is the most expensive fruit in Grow a Garden. I checked its value and it's worth an insane 1.4 trillion shekels. I then felt sorry for my raccoon, so I fed it my 1.4 trillion shekels fruit. This is the most...
This guy spent his whole...
At least I can sing lower than you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, you sound like a dude. Doesn't make you prouder.
Calm people. What finally pushed you over the edge? I've always been the quiet one, the type who lets people cut in line without saying a word, the one who laughs awkwardly when someone talks over me. My friends joke that my blood pressure's so low it barely registers, but last spring, I found out everyone has a limit. Mine just took a little longer to reach. My younger brother Ethan has Down syndrome. He's 15, loves superheroes, and memorizes every Marvel movie script word for word. Every Saturday, we go to the local comic book store together. It's his favorite place in the world. The staff knows us. They always save him new posters and chat about upcoming movies. That Saturday started like any other. Ethan was wearing his Captain America hoodie, bouncing as he walked. We headed straight to the figurine section, his ritual. He talks to each action figure like they're old friends, carefully deciding which one will come home with him that week. As he was crouched down, inspecting a new Spider-Man figure, a group of teenage boys walked in, loud, laughing, typical. At first, I didn't pay attention. Then one of them noticed Ethan. Hey look, he snickered to his friend. It's Captain Dirt. The others laughed. I froze, pretending I didn't hear, hoping Ethan didn't either. He kept talking to Spider-Man like nothing was happening, but they weren't done. As we moved to the register, they followed behind, whispering just loud enough. Mommy must still dress him. Probably can't even count his own money. My stomach tightened. I squeezed Ethan's shoulder and whispered, ignore them, buddy. He smiled back, completely unbothered. But the more they talked, the more I could feel my hands start to shake. The final straw came when Ethan proudly handed the cashier his crumpled $20 bill and said, I saved all week for this one. One of the boys laughed loudly. Wow, big spender. Did you color in those bills yourself? My vision blurred. I could hear my heartbeat in my ears, but I still tried to stay calm. I whispered to the cashier, who knew us well. Could you please ask them to leave? But before she could, one of them muttered loud enough for the whole store to hear. I don't know why people like that even get let out in public. That was it. Something snapped. Before I even realized, my voice was cutting through the entire store. You think you're funny? Making fun of someone who has more heart and kindness in his pinky finger than you'll have in your entire pathetic life? The store went silent. I wasn't shaking anymore. My voice was steady, sharp. He's smarter than you'll ever be, because at least he knows how to treat people. You think you're tough? Picking on someone who's never hurt anyone? You're a coward. One of the boys tried to mumble something, but I cut him off. No, you don't get to speak anymore. The store manager finally stepped in and kicked them out. As the door shut behind them, a few customers clapped softly. The cashier smiled and whispered, about time someone put them in their place. Ethan, still holding his Spider-Man box, looked up at me and said, that was super brave, like Black Widow. I laughed, my voice cracking. Thanks, buddy. We walked out together, and for the first time in my life, I wasn't afraid of being loud. Calm people.
Minecraft, but I have to collect 1 million fans. I get tons of fans if I want.
This man was so evil. His mother just threatened him every day to bring home trophies, and he actually raised a man eating flour to devour his mother. The man was a boxer, and whenever there was a match, the trophy was always his. But the thing he hated the most was boxing. The thing that made him happiest every day was raising flowers. But in his mother's eyes, that was just a waste of time. She would hold the trophy, smash his flower pots on the ground, and then urge him to hurry up and go to training. Seeing the man listlessly going through the motions, his mother immediately came up with an idea. She grabbed the flowers and threatened him. The man had no choice but to try his best to please his mother. Even though their home was already filled with trophies, his mother was not still satisfied and kept signing him up for all sorts of matches. One day, during a world championship, the man had had enough of this life and decided to lose the match on purpose. But this move enraged his mother. She picked up the flowers and threatened him again, saying that if he dared to lose on purpose, she would uproot the flowers. In order to protect the flowers, the man knocked out his opponent with a single punch. His mother dragged the flowers over to the trophy, picked it up, and was very happy. But she was stepping on the flowers with her feet. At that moment, the man felt utterly hopeless. That night, he lay in bed for a long time, unable to sleep, and made a secret decision. He secretly planted a seed in the wardrobe. In the days that followed, his mother signed him up for all kinds of matches. If the man dared to disobey, she would threaten him with the flowers. As time went on, the seed began to sprout. The more matches he won, the more trophies his mother.
Epic Square Race. Who will win? The squares got fat, so no more McDonald's.
But we wanted a Minecraft Happy Meal.
No way, guys. You have to lose weight, so only salads allowed. You are first, Blue. Did you like it, Blue?
No, it was shit.
Well, at least now you are not fat like your mom.
Screw you!
Your turn, guys. Guess who will win in the comments? Wait, but why is the finish yellow?
Yeah, boy.
Who's gonna go first? Green is out. Now everyone hurry up.
Red, we have to use Hack.
Wait, what? Hack got patched? Like and subscribe to pay respect.
Yellow, you deserve it.